am the Jew, and lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the age. We want to talk about remembering not to forget. We find that some people have gotten stagnant in their status called remembering. Some people have gotten to the place where they can only think in the here and the now. But some of us need to remember not to forget. We live in a time and a season, God knows I won't be up here that long, I don't believe, when people are not as grateful as they should be. They're not as thankful as they should be. They don't appreciate like they ought to. And God says that we need to remember not to forget. Now I realize I probably won't get the whole church to help me out. But if I can get just a little bit of help, I'm going to run on through here because the Lord simply wants you to remember, not to forget. I understand that we're living in a season called Thanksgiving and Christmas. The point of this season is to remind us of our blessings, remind us of God's mercy, remind us of the abundance, the favor of God, the blessings of God, the miracle working power of God. How when I should have lost out, God didn't let it be. How when I shouldn't have had, God yet gave me. How when I didn't deserve it, God allowed his favor to shine upon me. And today God wants us to know that we should remember not to forget. The Bible tells us, teaching them to observe all things. In other words, Jesus was at a place in his ministry where he was getting ready to ascend back to the throne room. His work was completed. His job on earth was done. But he wanted to tell them, remember to observe. Sometimes we have commandments, precepts, and laws that we don't think we ought to honor. But God wants us to honor them. We don't think they should be observed. But God said observe them. For instance, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord, your God, and in it you shall not do any work. You nor your children, nor your friends that come to visit, nor the workers outside, for it's holy unto the Lord. Remember not to forget. You want to walk in the blessings of God. You want to walk in the healing to forget to call on my name. I heard the Bible say after Solomon built the temple, he prayed and said, Lord, if they look toward the temple and call on your name, please hear and answer them. Some of us feel like we're doing it on our own. Some of us feel like we're making it by ourselves. But I need thee, oh Lord, I need thee every hour. I need thee. Don't forget to remember Jesus. Don't forget he is the Lord thy God that healeth thee. Don't forget he is the God that brought you out of bondage. He is the God of a second chance, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh chance. He is the God who strengthens you. He is the God who prepares a table before you in the presence of your enemies. He is the God who, when you're down and folks say you won't make it, he anoints your head with his oil. You can jump through your problem. You can jump through your trial. But understand, it's not you. It is God. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget to remember.
Amen.
Don't forget.
Don't take it